How's it going, everybody? My name's Casanova, or more recently, I've been saying, how's it going, everybody? My name's Creed. And yeah, you read that title right. This is the end. Let's talk about it. Now, I haven't posted a video on this channel in 8 months, as a lot of people who pay attention to this channel realize. And I think that I'm just ready to close this page on this chapter in my life. Now, I'm going to start getting into personal stuff here, so if you're not interested in that, I completely understand. You can check out my tech channel, Release Radar, or my new gaming channel, Altrin Gaming. Both will be linked down below if you still want to follow me. I do post more consistently on Release Radar, as that channel is monetized, and I just have fun talking about tech stuff. But Altrin Gaming is my new gaming channel, which will be similar but different to the content that I made here on Creed. But if you want to talk about the personal stuff, or if you're just interested in hearing about it, let's talk. So there are a few reasons why I'm deciding to end this channel. The first is I don't really make content like this anymore. I'm not really interested in the heavily edited COD videos or the Twitch clips. I don't stream anymore. I went on a little streaming journey earlier this year through TikTok, but then I got banned from TikTok for absolutely no reason. And that kind of burnt me out on that journey because I did nothing wrong, but my content was penalized for nothing, basically. So I don't stream anymore, and I'm not really interested in making hyper crazy Twitch clip montages or gaming videos anymore. Now, you might still see the odd guitar cover uploaded to this channel, but in terms of actual content production and doing anything outside of a guitar cover, I'm not going to be posting here anymore. And well, speaking about guitar covers, there's so many of them on this channel that if I ever decided to monetize, my channel would immediately get struck down because I have so many guitar covers. Now you might be thinking, oh, well, you could just not monetize those videos. But with the way the YouTube algorithm works and the existence of heavily copyrighted material on this channel, it's just not something that's worth investing in, because if I monetize, I have to fight with the fact that I have copyrighted material here on this channel. And it's just not something that I want to deal with, because YouTube's content moderation and copyright law in general is so stupid. And there's also the fact that I'm really not the same person that I was when I made content here for numerous reasons. You know, my parents hadn't divorced yet. My brother was still living at home. I was still living at home, right? We were still teenagers. We were kids, basically. I had a clean bill of health, of which I no longer have. I was not dealing with constant medical problems. I was still in high school, and now I've graduated high school and I have a college degree. There were people that I would consider to be close friends at that time that I kind of no longer considered to be close friends, whether it be for recent events or things that happened 5 years ago. I'm just not the same person that I was when I produced content here on Creed or Casanova Creed. And in a weird way, I think that closing this channel is ending that chapter of my life. And, you know, ironically, while I know that cutting some people out and not posting here anymore and just ending this chapter of my life is the right thing to do, does not mean that it's the easiest thing to do. It's not necessarily something that I really want to do. But sometimes that's just how it is. And in this situation, that's how I feel. And, you know, if you have a clean bill of health, you know, I'm 26, I'm still considered to be young, but I've spent most of my life dealing with medical issues. There's only been a stretch of 4 years in my entire 26 years on this planet that I wasn't worried about something, whether it be my current medical circumstances or the epilepsy that I dealt with when I was younger, that I very fortunately grew out of. But I had epilepsy when I was younger. Grew out of that, had a clean bill of health from ages like 14 to 18, and then had a surgery that didn't go great, that I'm still dealing with the outcome of that surgery to this day from 2017 all the way now in 2025. So there's all of these different factors, and I just think that closing this channel in a way just closes this chapter of my life, and I'm ready to move on. But, you know, I also don't want to move on. It's bittersweet, but I just know it's the right thing for me to do. And I hope that makes sense. I'm just kind of rambling here, but I think that this channel represents a version of me that I need to let go of, and that I already kind of have. And it's weird, you know, but that pretty much summarizes everything. So to everybody who watched the videos, liked, commented, subscribed, interacted, was there on the YouTube live streams during the Halo SPV3 days, Maybe you saw that random video that I had blow up about reviewing the Acer Chromebook. Maybe you tuned in through the guitar covers that I've done over the last 10 years of me playing guitar, which I still play guitar, but you know, I just think it's time to move on. And I don't really get many views here on this channel. That's not really the reason that I ever posted here in the first place, but there's not much engagement here. My channel's all over the place, and I'm just ready to move on to other things. So I'm still going to be here on YouTube, as I said at the front of the video. You can check me out on Release Radar or on Altren. But with all that out of the way, my name's Casanova. Thank you so much for watching. And instead of have a great day, I guess this is just have a great life. You can catch me on my other channels, but this is the end here. Thanks for watching.